Someone doesn't reply. You already know why. Before checking, before asking, you filled in the blank, and it wasn't good. That's the pattern, not a flaw, a default setting. The mind doesn't wait for information. It completes the picture with what feels most likely. Most likely, for a threat detection system, means most dangerous. Signal arrives. Meaning gets assigned. Reaction fires. All before a single fact appears. A message goes unread for 2 hours. You don't think, they're busy. You think, they're upset with me. Silence becomes evidence. You scan the last conversation, searching for mistakes. Nothing stands out. The feeling persists. Each passing hour adds weight. The waiting itself reinforces the interpretation. Someone's tone shifts mid-conversation. Shorter answers, less warmth. You don't file it as a bad day. You scan backward. What did I do? The shift is assigned to you, labeled negative, before any alternative explanation appears. You replay recent exchanges. One moment stands out. It becomes proof of what you suspected. You walk into a room. 2 people stop talking. You don't assume they finished a thought. You assume you were the subject. The mind assigns unflattering meaning to coincidence. One avoids direct eye contact. That counts as evidence. The original assumption grows stronger. A plan changes last minute. You see signal, not logistics. They didn't want to come. The reason almost fits, but not fully. The mind holds a second reading beneath the first. You say it's fine. The secondary interpretation stays active. It compares with the next interaction and the one after. Feedback arrives. Mostly positive. One line critical. The positives fade. The critical line stays. You return to it. Analyze word choice. Wonder what it really meant. Think about who else might have heard it. The mind does not weigh evenly. It focuses on threat. Praise is processed and released. Criticism is stored and revisited. Why does the mind do this? Fast threat detection was survival. A snapped branch could be wind. Treating it as a predator costs nothing if wrong, but ignoring it can be fatal. Negative assumptions are low-cost bets. The mind over-prepares for potential threats. Pattern completion runs automatically. Open loops trigger instant fills. The default interpretation grabs attention, almost always threatening. Ambiguity doesn't stay ambiguous. The mind closes the loop on its terms, not accuracy. Emotional tagging locks it in. If a neutral situation once resolved badly, that tag sticks. Next time, a similar signal fires the tag first. Past experience overwrites present information. Interpretation forms before thinking even starts. Because it arrives so quickly, it feels instinctive rather than assumed. Energy saving keeps the system running. Investigating every signal carefully is expensive. The mind prefers a fast default over a slow check. It reaches for the nearest familiar pattern. Speed over accuracy, every time. None of this feels automatic. It feels like reading the situation accurately. It feels like being realistic. Like knowing how things go. But the mind isn't reading facts. It's completing a template. The template runs fast, quietly. It was never designed for accuracy. It was designed for speed.